Done. I'll just try to complete one more part today and then we end the session, which is on money market operations. It's a small area. Let's try to complete that. Question 41. Sorry, topic 41. Okay, there's no major theory which is involved in this topic. I'll explain what we are going to do and then we straight away solve problems. Okay, can we start? Now, as far as money market operations are concerned, the term money market refers to market for short-term instruments. So there are various variety of short-term instruments which exist in the market. You have commercial paper, you have certificate of deposit, you have repo instrument, reverse repo instrument. So basically these instruments, what they will be asking us to calculate is something called as effective rate of interest. Effective rate of interest are issue price. Now, for example, I'm going to start directly with question 1. If you see question 1, it says RBI sold a 91 treasury bill rate of face value of 100 at a yield of 6%. What is the issue price? That is, this instrument is going to give a return of 6% and it has a face value of 100. So your issue price has to be either 95, 97, 98, 99 so that you get an effective yield of 6%. That's the question. Now please listen. 100 becomes 110 in 1 year. Can you tell me what is the rate of return earned? 10%. Clear? So this is equal to 10% return. 100 become 110 in 6 months. What is the rate of return? 20%. Clear? Any doubts on this? Now X become 100 in 91 days. X become 100 in 91 days, return is 6%. X become 100 in 91 days. The question says RBI sold a 91-day treasury bill of face value of 100 at a yield of 6%. So X rupees will become 100 rupees in 91 days, the return is 6%. Can you tell me how you calculated this 20? Exact calculation I want. How did you get 10? 110 minus 100. Okay. Wait. 110 minus 100. I am writing below 100 minus X. Because X is 100, 110 is 100. Both the statements. 100 became 110, 110 minus 100. X became 100, 100 minus X. What did you take as denominator? No, 110 minus 100, then divide by 100 into 12 by 6. So that is 10 by 100 into 12 by 6 will give you what number? 10 by 100 into 12 by 6. So you get 0.2. Okay, so 0.2 is what you get. So let's take it as 0.2 rather than 20%. This number is 0.2 and this number is 0.06. Okay. Now 110 minus 100 by 100 into 12 by 6 is equal to 0.20. Any doubts in this? Similar statement I am going to fill here. In place of 110 we have 100, in place of 100 we have X. What should be the denominator? X. What should be here? 365. What should be here? 91. Here? Clear? Do it and get me the X. That's all. No need to remember any formula, just understand the logic. You told me the formula for 100 becoming 110, same logic is what you are going to use here. No, it can't be more than 100. 98.5. Whatever number you get. $36,500 minus 365x by 91x is equal to 0.06. 36,500 minus 365x is equal to 91 into 0.06, 5.46x. Net 36,500 is equal to 370.46x. X is equal to 36,500 divided by 370.46. 98.53. That's the issue price. So RBI should issue it at 98.53. Any doubts on this? Can we proceed? No need to remember the formula, just understand the logic. So the logic was built in from here. 100 become 110 in 6 months. We wrote 0.2. X become 191 days, 0.06. Can you tell me a similar statement like this for question 2? What became what in how many days and what is the return? A similar statement like this. Which one? The number of days is already given. No, why are we even taking 91 days are there in between? Can you tell me a statement? X become 191 days, we wrote 0.06. So I want a statement like that. Correct. So 100 was the maturity amount last time. No, tell me a statement. I just want the statement. X become 191 days, 0.06. What is the statement now?
X becomes 10 crores in 91 days.
X become 10 crore in 91 days, 0.1204 is the rate. Can you calculate the X? X becomes 10 crores in 91 days. You can take it as 10 itself. X become 10 crore in 91 days. Rate is 0.1204. X become 10 crore in 91 days. X becomes 10 crore in 91 days. In 91 days, effective rate is 0.1204. Your answer, let it be 4 decimals because we are doing it as such in crores. Is this the answer you're getting? 9.70857. No need to remember any formula. X becomes 10 crores in 91 days. go through the third one and frame a sentence. I want that sentence from you, and then you calculate it. Get that sentence which we are talking about. X became 191 days was the first one. X became 10 crore in 91 days. Third one, what is the sentence? So as far as the third question is concerned, they're asking how much payment should I. So it is basically X should become 20 lakhs. That's what they want. X to become 20 lakhs in either you take it as 3 months or you take it as you calculate the days. Then you'll have to calculate the days. If you're not taking 3 months, then you'll have to calculate the days. So Jan 15 can be ignored. Jan 16 to you see 16 days in January, 29 days in February, 26, which year? Yeah, 2016. 29 days in February, 31 days in March, and 16 days in April. Yeah, either take us 3 months or 9. Normally, money market instruments work on days basis rather than months basis. So, preferable to take it as 91 days. X becomes 20 lakhs in 91 days, equal to 8%. 0.08. What do you finally get as X? 19 point? Getting the same answer? No, you will not get a difference, no? The same calculation, 20 minus X, 365 by 91. Nineteen point? 6089. X becomes 20 lakhs in 91 days. Any doubts in this? It's a very simple concept. Yeah, 6089. Can we proceed? Now, question number 4, please listen. From the following details, calculate the effective rate of interest as well as the total cost of funds for a CP. See, whenever you issue a CP, one, there is an interest which is to be paid. On top of the interest, there will be certain extra expenses. So first I'll have to calculate effective rate of interest, and then second I'll have to add all those expenses, brokerage, rating charges, stamp duty, everything is there. Now, how you will calculate effective rate of interest is 97,550 became 1 lakh in 3 months. Tell me the rate of interest. 97,550 become 1 lakh in 3 months. Tell me the rate of interest. You can show in your notebook. 97,550 becomes 1 lakh in 3 months. 97,550 become 1 lakh in 3 months. I don't have much to calculate and all. You will understand it. 97,550 becomes 1 lakh in 3 months. The question has given months data, so I proceed with months data. Effective rate of interest is 2450 divided by 97,550 into 12 by 3. I'll multiply it with finally 100 to get it in percentage.
What is the brokerage related?
We'll come to that in some time. 10.05. 2450 by 97,550 into 12 by 3 into 100. Any doubts on the effective rate of interest? Add brokerage, add rating charges, add stamp duty. That will give you the total cost. Brokerage.
So the rating charges have to be equalized to.
No, so everything has to be annualized. So brokerage will be 0.60, not 0.15. Everything has to be annualized. We rating charges directly 0.50. Stamp duty 0.175 into 4. And total cost is this 11.85%. Any doubts in this? Now go through question number 5. I'll explain that. Go through that. Now please listen. I'm going to issue 15 crores worth of a CP which is going to mature in 120 days. It will be sold at a discount of 11.25%. X will become 15 crores in 120 days. X will become 15 crores in 120 days. The rate is 11.25%. Can you get me the X quickly first? X will become 15 crores. X will become 15 crores in 120 days.
Doing this,
Which one?
interest rate.
11.25%, the discount. X will become 15 crores.
365 days.
Problem silent, take it as 365. Let me know what is that amount. X will become rupees 15 crores
This is 14.4650.
in 120 days. Let me know what is that X number.
14.4650.
4 decimal, 14.4650.
46499.
Everyone getting the same number. X will become 15 crores in 120 days. I'm not showing the calculation of that. 14.4650. Okay, beyond this now please listen. This is a little different from the other problems. Effective cost I'm going to calculate now. Interest is 15 minus this figure. This is the interest I pay on the instrument. The interest which I pay on the instrument is 15 minus this. On top of that, stamp duty 0.5% of the issue, which is 0.5% into 15 crores. So I'll have to pay stamp duty of so much, 0.075. Listen for some time. Then other charges is 3.75. So 0.0375. 0.0375. Then we have rating charges 0.4%. So 0.4% into 15. 0.06. I assume all of this is for a quarter, okay? All of this are for 120 days. So for that instrument, I'm going to incur so much of cost, and effective cost is this divided by 14.465. 14.465 into 365 days by 120 days into 365 days by 120 days. Clear? Any doubts on this? The same answer I could have got an approximate closer answer by another method. Interest is 11.25. Okay. Stamp duty is how much? 0.5 for 4 months. So for a year it is 1.5. Rating charges 0.4. So 1.2 for, I'm multiplying with 3. I'm assuming all of this for 120 days. I'm multiplying them with 3. And other charges was 3.75 lakhs. 3.75 on a base of 15 is 0.25%. So I'll take this as 0.75 into 3. This could have been another way of getting the effective cost, which is 14.7. Broadly, both will come closer. The denominator here we take it as 14.465. So we see some difference. Last problem we had solved it like this. This problem we are doing it like this because the percentages which are given are not for a year. They have given it for a period of 120 days. Both the approaches are fine. It will have some difference in the solution. Any doubts in this? If you're done with this, then go to the next question. The important thing is able to structure that sentence. What will become what in how many months and what is the rate of interest. Can you proceed to the sixth one?
Yes.
Can you form a sentence? What will become what in how many months and what is the rate of interest? Question 6. No, that is a separate. So when I'm taking a CP, they are saying you'll have to maintain separately some line of credit. So what will, in this case, I'll explain as I proceed. The first sentence is X will become 50 lakhs in 4 months equal to 12.5%. Tell me the X first. X will become 50 lakhs in 4 months. X will become 50 lakhs in 4 months The rate of interest is 0.125. Exactly 48 lakhs. Okay, once you are done with this, then listen for some time.
Please on the effective cost percentage.
Which number?
14.8.
How it has come? This is 0.7075 divided by 14.465. This is the cost for a period of 120 days into 365 by 120. Can you proceed? Now please listen. Effective CP cost is, listen for a minute. I have to pay 2 lakhs of interest, 50 minus 48. You've got 48 and then listen. I'll wait, otherwise if you have got 48, please let me know. You're getting 48 lakhs? Okay, now please listen. Effective CP cost is 2 lakhs of interest plus 2500 of issue charges, something is there. 2 plus 0.025. 2500 is 0.025 lakhs. Listen for some time, I don't want you to write. 2 lakhs plus 0.025. This is my cost. So this much I have to spend every installment I take. Every CP installment, I have to pay 2 lakhs of interest and 0.025 of issue charges. Money raised is 48 minus 1.5. Because what happens is, though I receive 48 lakh, 1.5 lakh will be taken by the bank. They say you have to maintain in the fixed deposit. So net CP gives me only 46.5. Cost percentage is 2.025 divided by 46.5 into 12 by 4. Why 12 by 4? This is for 4 months. So into 12 by 4. This is before tax. After taxes, it's a tax deductible item. Interest is a tax deductible item. What is the tax rate? So into 70%. Pre-tax rate into 1 minus tax rate into 1 minus tax rate. So this is going to be the number. Before tax it is 13.06%. After tax it is 9.15%. How 13.06 is similar to what we did in the last question. Last question I wrote interest, rating charges, all of this. This question had only interest and issue charges. 2 plus 0.025. Any doubts in this? Go through question 7. Can you tell me the sentence here? What is the structure? What will become what in how many days? X will become 100 in 45 days equal to 0.06. Get me the X, that is the current price of the instrument. X will become 100 in 45 days. X will become 100 in 45 days. X will become 145 days. Effective rate is 0.06. That X is basically the current price. X will become 100 in 45 days. I'll take it as 360 days and do it. X will become 145 days. Any doubts on that? A bond equivalent yield is equal to 6%. Whatever the discount yield they have given in the equation, bond equivalent yield equal to 6%. Bond equivalent yield equal to 6%. Bond equivalent yield equal to 6%. Any doubts on that? Now please listen. Effective annual return is 6% is for a year, perfectly fine, but we calculating every 45 days. So 6% for a year is 0.75% for 45 days. Because there are 8 installments of 45 days is 1.5 month. 1.5 month is there. So 6% is for a year. For 1.5 month it is 0.75%. For 1.5 month it's 0.75%. Now please listen. Effective annual return is, interest rate should not be divided or multiplied like this. So we did into 360 by 45. No, that is not allowed as such. It should have been into power of 8 instead of doing into 360 by 45. So when I do effective annual return, what I'm going to do is 0.75% per 45 days. 0.75% per 45 days. Effective rate is 1 plus 0.75% whole power 8. Whole power 8. Why 8 is 0.75% is for 45 days. So you have 8 time periods of 45 days in a year and minus 1. You will see some small difference being there. Sorry. 6.16%. 1 plus 0.75%, the whole power 8. The whole power 8 minus 1. Whatever, yeah. Effective rate is power, you will have to do power 8. Any doubts? Do question 8. It's different from whatever we have done till now, but easy to understand. Think about it and let me know the answer. Now tell me, how should we solve this question? It's more of a max problem rather than even any concept of finance being there. How should I solve this? Calculate?
What is the return we want?
Okay, so how will you calculate that?
As to see which was one pre-tax income.
5%.
5%. So
No, 20 lakhs, no. Okay, it has to become 21 lakhs, okay. So how will you calculate? You tell me the way around. 20 has to become 21.
it becomes 21 at a rate of 9%
Okay.
for X number of days.
Okay.
So 1 divided by 20 makes 365 by X.
No, you need not bring all of that. Okay, I'll tell you a simple way to do it. 5% is the return you want. Your expense is also there. The important thing is expense need to be considered. Expense is what? 50,000. I'll not call it as 50,000. I'll call it as 2.5%. I'll call it as 2.5%. 50,000 on 20 lakh. Okay, clear? Now write point number 1. The company wants a return of 5%. The company wants a return of 5%. The company wants a return of 5%. Full stop. The expense relating to investment. The expense relating to investment is rupees 50,000. Expense relating to investment is rupees 50,000 or 2.5%. The expense relating to the investment is rupees 50,000 or 2.5%. Next point. The total return to be earned by the company. The total return to be earned by the company. Total return to be earned by the company is 7.5%. The total return to be earned by the company is 7.5%. Clear? Below that, 9% equal to 12 months, 7.5% equal to question mark. 9% equal to 12 months, 7.5% equal to question mark. That question mark is your answer. If the way which you have done, you have been learning, then you will have to do it like this. 20 to become 21, so you need it to become 21.5 in fact.
Because of the expenses.
Expenses 21.5 minus 20, divided by 20 into 12 by x is equal to 9. 21.5 minus 20, basically you'll have to earn 1.5 lakhs on 20 into 12 by x is equal to 9. Sorry, not 9, 0.09. 0.09, you will get this x to be 10.
5% return is on what method?
On the original investment, 20 lakhs. So 20 lakhs, 5% is 1 lakh rupee. It's not a time weighted return. They want to base
So they take it as 19 lakh rupees into 21 months.
90.
19 lakh 50,000.
No, my investment is 20 lakhs. There's an expense associated with the investment, but my return is going to be earned on 20 lakhs. So expense, I don't know when am I paying? Am I paying in the beginning or in the end? That matters. So my logic is I'm paying it in the end. So 20 lakhs is my investment. That has to become 21.5. From that I'll pay 50,000 towards expense and balance 1 lakh is for me. So 20 has to become 21.5, or in your logic 19.5 has to become 21. Then the answer is going to be different. So 20 has to become 21.5 over a period of x months. Over a period of x months equal to 0.09. Which one? Depends on when are you incurring the cost. Second one, minimum period when you will break even. How do I answer this? So can you tell it as a percentage? What percentage you want to earn? 2.5. So break even period is 9% equal to 12 months, 2.5% equal to question mark. Break even is 9% equal to 12 months, 2.5% equal to question mark. You basically want to earn only 2.5%. 9% equal to 12 months, 2.5% equal to question mark. 3.33 months I think. Go through the last one, last question. There is somewhere some mention of clean price will be there in the question, and there is a dirty price. Dirty price is nothing but clean price plus accrued interest. Okay, now first let me explain what a repo does. See, this bank A enters into a repo for 14 days with bank B in 12% GUI bonds at the rate of 5.25% for 5 crores. Clean price is 99, initial margin 2%, days of accrued interest 292. You are required to determine dirty price, start proceeds and repayment at maturity. Number of days 360. Now what happens is bank A has currently invested in a 12% GUI bonds. Okay, they would have invested in a 12% GUI bonds, or they have borrowed in the form of a 12% GUI bonds. It could be in either ways. Now this bank is either in need of money or has surplus money. So what they do is they go and tell bank B that I'm giving you this instrument and let's enter into a structure. So in that structure what is going to happen is bank A is going to charge 5.25% interest. Bank A is going to charge 5.25% interest. Now please listen. What is the clean price given in the question?
99.42.
Clean price is 99.42. Accrued interest is, this is accrued interest is always on the original instrument. So my accrued interest is 100 rupees, face value of 100, into what is the rate of interest on the original instrument? GUI bond into 12%. How many days of accrued interest is there? 292 by 365. 100 into 12%, 360. Okay, 360 into 292 by 360. When you add this, that is called as dirty price. Clean price plus accrued interest is called dirty price. So calculate this. Working note 1, calculation of dirty price. Dirty price equal to clean price plus accrued interest. clean price plus accrued interest. Accrued interest is always calculated on the original instrument. Any doubts on this? So, yeah.
9.8.
Divide by 360 you did? 100 into 12% into 292 or how many days is this?
292. The 100
Any doubts on this? Can you proceed? Now, first time proceeds is, what is the face value of the instrument we are talking about? No, value, overall value. 5 crores. Now, please listen. 500 lakhs is the value of the instrument. For that, today's value is 109. 500 lakhs into 109 by 100. 500 lakhs into 109 by 100. The face value is normally assumed to be 100. So, this is the value of the instrument today. When I go to somebody and ask what is the value of this instrument, the value of the instrument is 500, including the, because of accrued interest, the value will keep going up. And moment the interest is paid out, the value will come back to the original face value or the clean price. So the value has now touched 545.77 lakhs. 545.77 lakhs. 500 into 109.15 divided by 100. Wait. In this, there is a margin of 2% kept. So net the start proceeds is only 98% of this, because he keeps a margin of 2%. So I can take this instrument and get an amount of 534.85 lakhs. How 534.85 lakhs is? 500 into 109.15, that is the value of the instrument today, into 109.15 divided by 100 into 98% is the first time proceeds. So write start proceeds. So basically, I'm going to give a loan of this much to the other person, or he takes a loan of this much from me on the basis of the security, the government security which is there. Clear? This is start proceeds. Repayment is, the repo is for how many days? 14 days. So he has to pay interest for a period of 14 days. He has to pay interest for a period of 14 days, but interest will not be at 12%, interest will be at the repo rate. What is the repo rate agreed on? 5.25%. So he will pay interest at the rate of 5.25% for a period of 14 days. He took a loan of 534 from us and he is going to pay interest at the rate of 5.25% for a period of 14 days. Okay, and this is the interest, you will have to add the face value, sorry, plus the opening value. Repayment is including interest. 534 into 14 days by 360 into 5.25%.